It has been more than 1.5 months since Caitlin Clark played a game. As the season is about to come to a close, her fans hope the Indiana Fever manage to hold on to a playoff spot. The idea is that if they do manage to make it to the postseason, the superstar will get enough time to come back and lead the team. Many analysts and WNBA legends have made it clear how the point guard can help the team take the next step. It will still be a tall order to make something out of the playoffs, considering the team is without both their initial back point guards and veteran wing, Sophie Cunningham. Despite those setbacks, the Fever have soldiered on with 3 players signed onto 7-day contracts. Out of them, Odyssey Sims and Aerial Powers will likely stay on, with Shea Petty potentially getting the boot once their 2024 number 1 draft pick returns. This team might not be favored to go deep into the playoffs, but with Caitlin Clark at the helm, many would like to see them at least give it a chance. But to get there, the franchise have to ensure they take care of some things so that they can give Clark her 2nd straight playoff appearance. 4 teams are vying for the final 3 playoff spots. Among them, the Seattle Storm have just 2 games left to cement their place in the postseason, whereas the Indiana Fever have 4 games. The Golden State Valkyries and the Los Angeles Sparks have 5 games each, with the latter having the most difficult run. They will face playoff teams 4 times, with tough games lined up until the end of the regular season. Usually, this should result in a favorable situation for the Fever, as the Sparks are 1.5 games behind them. However, they have to do their part, and they have 2 games against weaker opponents, which they can look to win. They will play Angel Reese and Chicago Sky on September 5th, and then the Washington Mystics a couple of days later. These will be must-win games for them, as winning them is the only way they can guarantee a spot in the postseason. Those games are a few days away, which should tie in nicely with a possible return for Caitlin Clark. She needs reps with the starters if the Indiana Fever are to have a fighting chance in the postseason. Of late, the Chicago Sky are not that weak, with Angel Reese keeping her team close in losses against playoff opponents. Therefore, the coaching staff might look to avoid upsetting the current rhythm the players are in. If they can do the job, it will make sense for the 23-year-old point guard to eye a return against the Mystics. That game would be the perfect chance for the Iowa superstar to get her feel back for the game. Whatever strategy they employ, if the Indiana Fever are focused on making the most out of a potential trip to the postseason, they have to think in advance about their playoff strategies. The Indianapolis-based franchise might not have the team to take on the might of a league's best in a postseason environment. But they would like to go down fighting, and the only way they can do so is with a united effort. Whenever Caitlin Clark returns, there is no doubt that she will start the game along with the first team. That would mean Odyssey Sims will return to the bench. It will not be ideal, considering how her hot streak helped the team win 2 straight games. Before the Iowa native went down with her current injury,